Welcome into Celtics post-game live, presented by your New England Ford dealers and Ford trucks. Perk, Scal, Eddie House, Amina Smith here with you. And the Celtics lose Game 4 of the NBA Finals against the Warriors, 107-97, and the largest lead in this game, just 9 points. And it comes by the Warriors, who really made that up in the fourth quarter. The Celtics felt like they were in control in the middle of that fourth quarter. They had some shots going. They had the momentum on their side. But Perk, what happened at the end of this game?
You know what? I can't wrap my finger around why the Celtics can't consistently play great basketball. They have the recipe. You know, they have everything that they need and know what they need to win a basketball game. But still, at one stretch, each possession down, they shot 6 straight three-point shots instead of attacking the basket. Those careless turnovers, yeah, they might have not, transitioned into points, but they were wasted possessions. And that's a problem. Like, you have a golden opportunity right in front of your face, and you just like let it walk away. Actually, they didn't let it walk away. Steph came and took it.
Man, I don't know what to say about this because we knew Steph was going to shoot it. It didn't matter. He was getting to anywhere he needed to get to. He got the matchup that he liked. He attacked the matchups. So, like, aren't we supposed to be doing the same thing? And we have 2 guys. So if you don't like your matchup with this guy, just go to the other guy. But it felt like we were just spaced out, moving the ball around, jack up a 3. I don't think that's going to get it done.
No, it won't get it done. But do you think that that's where everybody starts talking about the youth of this team? Even though they've been here, they've been tested, battle-tested, but they still are young, young men, 24, 25. So is that where that comes in at? Because, Perk, remember we were talking about, you was like, but we had team full of vets, OG vets. These guys coming in, they got Al Horford. But our stars, the guys who have the ball in their hands, they are the ones. So as opposed to when the time is, I'm getting downhill and I'm going to make a play for myself or my teammate, I'll just jack this 3, even when I got a great matchup.
Yeah, but
So
I think we can't dive into like the inexperience and the youth too much because I think you grow throughout the playoffs. And being down 3-2 against the defending champions, going on the road, getting to Game 6, and then winning the Game 7, losing the Game 6 at home in the Eastern Conference Finals, winning the Game 7. That's going through growing pains and experience in itself. At the end of the day, you're 4 games into the finals, right? You see that it's nothing but basketball. We all know this. We could talk about experience, we could talk about X's and O's, but common sense tells us that Steph Curry is the greatest shooter ever to walk the planet.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And for him to come in and basically single-handedly beat you, that is a problem.
Yeah. The Warriors, they went on a 17-3 run in the fourth quarter, the last 5 minutes of that fourth quarter, and Perk brought up Steph Curry. Scal, how did Steph Curry really just dominate that fourth quarter and snatch this game from the Celtics?
I don't know. I
mean, we were trying to figure it out. We were sitting in the press row trying to figure it out.
We all been a part of, really, we should be asking you, that looks impossible.
It's unreal.
It do. And for real, I'm in awe. Like, how he come up, he don't have a lot of space.
And this is the guy who think he's the greatest shooter in the world.
No, for real. While you playing, you know what I'm saying? But really, though, he doesn't have a lot of space.
It's crazy.
He got guys draped all over him, on the side, behind him, closing out in the front. And every time, it don't hit nothing, though. Like, when it go in, it be...
Yeah, but it wasn't just the shot making. It was him driving in the teeth and finishing around the basket. It was him roaring at the crowd. It was him actually taking what Draymond Green usually give to that Warriors team and being the heart and soul. He set the tone at 6'3".
But it happened with the shot making. Once that shot start going down, whop, 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 they in that drop. Now they coming a little closer. Now he getting right on by him. Easy. He scored a basket today on Al Horford. Right, and I ain't trying to pick on Al at all because that ain't what it is, because I think he'll do that to anybody, right? It was so easy, but it was hard work. When I looked what he did, his move, in and out, pop, 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 but then left Al and then got the easy Miami. It was so easy how he did it. But he makes it effortless. You know what I'm saying? It looks like he ain't even trying out there. That's the
real
cold part about
is,
it.
Why are we not responding? That's what I want to know. Why are we 4 games into the final? Went to Game 6 in Milwaukee, got it done. went to Game 7 in Miami, got it done. Why are we not responding?
They like difficulty. That's the answer to the question.
Yeah,
they like difficulty. That's the story of the season. Come on, that's just what it is.
They do
telling you
like
to
that,
listen.
but what I was saying, it goes back to, I think, you were hitting on, everybody was talking about their youth. Like, I'm thinking, like, I'm not making no excuses by any means. But when it start getting good and you get that win, you start getting that lead and everything is flowing, you get a little comfortable. Like, OG vets ain't comfortable. You know, when you get the chance to cut somebody's head off, you cut that head off.
But I can't agree with you on that, E-House. Here's why. Game 1, fourth quarter, when it mattered the most, they came down from being double figures, won by double figures, held the team to 16 points. Game 3, when it mattered the most, they buckled down and held this same team, the Golden State Warriors, to 11 points.
After going down both times, they were down both times.
So the growing pains already they know. Like, you know now.
But
like,
it seems like it's been the rhythm of this team, and it's been the way that they've been. It's game to game to game to game. You get a great game, you get a cutthroat game.
That's just a personality, though. That's just a personality of this team. That's not just in this series. That's not just in the playoffs. All season long, Scal. We talked about Perk. You've been there all season long. That's the roller coaster.
They were good until the last 5 minutes. They lost it.
No, you know what?
The roller coaster.
It's not the roller coaster. It's Steph Curry. It's not the roller coaster.
They lost all their swag.
Steph Curry imposed his will, and he won that game for his team out there. That's what you do when you're great, and that's what Steph Curry did.
But why do we downshift? Okay. I hear you.
For shots,
you have
right?
Jordan Poole out there at times defensively with Steph Curry. Klay Thompson's not anywhere near what he used to be defensively. Why are we not taking? Okay, I'm all right with Steph Curry going for 17, 40. I don't care. I'm saying, why are we not matching it? I don't get that.
I mean, that's the big question.
No, I just don't understand. Well, we should be able to match bucket for bucket as a team.
We should, but Steph has been showing us all series long that, one, he's the best player in this series, and two, that is levels to this.
Well, let's take a look at Steph Curry and his highlights from tonight's matchup. It's presented by Shaw's Perfecting the Art of Fresh. 40 points out of Steph Curry in this matchup, and we all talked about him getting his way out there on the court, but Eddie at 43, but Eddie as a shooter, I mean, just how is he getting this done? I mean, it really speaks to his greatness and also his veteranship, the championship DNA that he has.
Well, he can shoot from anywhere. That's where the threat comes. Like, you have to guard him as soon as he crosses half court, right? So he is a threat. So now you got somebody guarding up on you. You get that. All he needs is a little bit of daylight. And when he gets to daylight, he letting it go. And then guys start coming a little closer, and he's able to get to the basket, and he could finish. Steph Curry, besides being the best shooter to ever play the game, he is low-key one of the best finishers at the rim, too. It's
not low-key.
No, that's under. That's under 6'5". Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
No, it's not low-key. It's high-key.
That play under the rim.
He is one of the most skilled players to ever play the game of basketball, and I think he knows how important this moment is for him. Like Steph Curry, the way he's playing right now, not only do he want a championship, he wants a Finals MVP, and he's playing like it right now.
He's playing like he wants to be what Perk said he is, Mount Rushmore. He wants to be this generation's greatest player.
He can't be stopped.
He can't be stopped. And you know what's crazy? I was actually looking on Twitter, and I saw that a fan had said that, hey, Steph, you're going to have to score 58 tonight if you guys want to win this game. You know what he said? I'm trying. I'm trying to score 58. That's the mentality that Steph Curry has coming onto the court and trying to win this game. They don't want to be down 3-1 going back to San Francisco, and he showed you that in this matchup. Well, the Celtics, we talked about those threes, Perk, and how they chucked up those 5 threes at the end of the fourth quarter. Just what was happening there? Why didn't they just drive to the basket? Maybe a simpler play.
I don't know, and I don't understand it. It was like my turn basketball, and it wasn't a lot of cutting. It was a lot of just dribbling the air out the ball, one pass shot, and it was like, okay, at what point do you see we don't have it going as a team? What point do you see, like, you know what, we've been having success actually getting all the way to the rack. And I know sometimes you have to make the right play, and some of those threes you have to take, but some of those wasn't. And I remember a particular one, Jaylen Brown shot, and it was so mentally draining. I saw the body language of Ime Udoka, and guess what ended up happening? He missed the shot, came back on the other end, and Steph hit a three. Changed the game.
That was on the right wing.
Yeah.
I know exactly the play you're talking about. I seen that same thing, and I'm thinking to myself, just attack. You've been attacking all night. They've been aggressive, and the Warriors didn't have an answer for them when they were attacking, because either they were scoring or they were making plays. Derek White hitting threes off a pass, Horford hitting threes off of something, Tatum hitting three. Everybody was getting money, but when you sit there and just jack up a three and settle on a team that's not a great one-on-one defensive team, it's mind-boggling.
I gotta be honest. I don't know why they downshifted. I don't understand it either. Why? Is it because Steph had the swag? Because he was pounding his chest? And all of a sudden you're like, oh man, I don't want to get involved in this. Those two guys are supposed to be like, all right, you want to play like that? I'm going to another level.
Yeah, you got to raise the intensity level, especially in Game 4 of the NBA Finals. All right, let's send it out to Abby Chen, who's the head coach, Ime Udoka, right now.
Ime, just 3 points over the last 5 minutes of the game. What got stuck?
Some poor offensive possessions where ball didn't get moving. We got a little ISO heavy at the end there, and credit to them, they stepped up defensively.
Steph Curry, I mean, we talked about him pregame, just had an incredible game carrying this team. What is the message to your guys coming off of it?
Well, I mean, other than the free throws at the end that made a 10-point loss, we guarded well enough to win. It was more about offense, honestly. He got some points and obviously some tough shots, hit a few highly contested threes, but if our offense is as sharp as it needs to be, we're walking out with a win. So he can do that, and we can kind of keep others at bay and still win it if our offense is on point.
Was that challenge kind of a Hail Mary?
Yeah, I mean, it's late in the game. We have a timeout to burn, and they're going to get free throws, so why not use it?
Ime, thank you. See you in San Francisco.
Thank you.
A look at that final score from inside of TD Garden, 107-97 in the series, now tied at 2 apiece.